Hello everyone, in this video we have to solve the Leetcode problem, which is the question number is 11 and the question name is container with the most water. So in this we have to given a chart, like we have to given a tanker. So we have to measure that the maximum water which we have to store in a container. So let's move to the question. So here we have a diagram with the same which we have shown in the Leetcode, and we have to mark it 0 1 4 5 6 7 8. So yeah, so that was also marking here. So what we have to do, we have to calculate the maximum distance. So we have to not calculate the maximum, we have to measure the distance, and along with the distance we have to capture whether the two distance capturing maximum water. So for example, if we check for this, so the distance for the 1 to 8 is 8 minus 1, so distance is 7, and the maximum height of the sticks from these two distances, so this stick is belong to 8 and this stick belong to 7. So we have to calculate the minimum distance. So minimum distance is what? 7. So answer would be 49 for this test case. So along with we have to check for this one. So it will for this one it will goes to the 8. So the distance rather than, if you think about that, the maximum, we have to calculate the maximum distance. So this means 7 into 7, for this one 8 into 8, but no, the answer is 49. That's why, because if we check the distance from this one, so 6 minus 1 is 5, and for the distance which is 8 and the 8, and the answer is 40. So this will be minimum and this will be the maximum. So what we have to do, we have to make a two pointer. We have use a two pointer approach. So what we have calculate for the I, and we have take j, which is the array's length minus 1. So I dot length minus 1, so that will point to the j point to this one and I point to this one. So what we have to do, so we make a loop while j is greater than I. So then what we have to do, we have to calculate first the width, distance between the two sticks. So we have to calculate distance between these two sticks. So width is j minus I, and now we have to check the height. So what we have to check, we have to check the minimum distance, minimum height of stick. For this one we have to calculate, like this stick is 8 and this is 7. So what we have to pick, we have to pick the 7. So that's why we write here math dot min height of I, which is array height of I comma height of j. So it will calculate the minimum height of the stick. So now what we have to do, we have to multiply it. So we make a int, like for the while loop it will have a scope for inside the while loop, so we have to return answer. That will be wrong if we create int. So we have to create int answer outside the while loop. So we have to do answer is equal to math dot max answer, and what we have to pass, we have to pass the width into height. So we pass the width into height, which we have calculated the here. So now we have to return the answer. So this code, the workflow for this code is this one. So let's move to the question and see the solution. So same solution, we have to calculate the height and making the two pointer int I is equal to 0. Here you can also write a 0, it will also work. So we make a two pointer and calculating while j is greater than 1, so we have to calculate the distance, and we calculate the h, which is height of the distance, like 8 and 7. So we calculate the minimum, which is 7, so this will contain the 7. And for this one we have to calculate the distance, which is 7 into 7, which is 49. So for the check one we have to move the also the pointer. So if we check if this height is big, this height is big, so we have to calculate the maximum. So if this height is big and this is small, so we have to move the j pointer toward this one. So we check if the height of I is big and less than of height of j, so we have to move toward the I, so we decrease the j size, so j move to this one, and for this one, and else we have to move the I pointer. So we have to return the answer. So let's run the code. So now the test case would be run, and now we submit the code, and see the code will be submitted with the good time complexity. And complexity for this code is, time complexity is O log n, and for the space complexity we have a O of 1 constant, which is, so for the time complexity we cause O of n because we have to run the loop for the n time. We have not using the extra variable or like this. And for the space complexity we have not using the extra things, so which increase the size of memory. So I hope this video will be help you. Thank you.